Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap. In front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headlines. So, first of all, bumper Apple harvest, iPhone FY23 exports jump 4 multiply to top $5 billion. Next, Vedanta close to bagging $1.5 to 2 billion from Farallon. Next, group commander dismissal sought for downing of MI17. Next, IMF cuts India's FY24 growth outlook to 5.9%. Next, derivatives market hints at a rate cut from Jan. Next, India must look at ways to boost potential growth. Next, domestic venture capital funds flock to invest in B2B segment. Next, IT department scanner on political donation for alleged tax evasion. Next, new data protection to be tabled in monsoon session. Center tells Supreme Court. Next, HDFC Bank eyes rupees 50,000 crore bond rise. On page number 4 in pure politics section of that fasting pilot defies AICC Dikkat targets own government. Next, pilot raising voice against previous BJP government due. Next, Supreme Court allows RSS route marches in Tamil Nadu. Next, reserve hand pumps for RLD in urban body polls. Next, BJP finally releases first list of 189 of Karnataka polls. Next, defiant Shettar say he will contest election. Next, Bihar Deputy CM Tejasvi Yadav appears before ED. Next, protesting against corruption of early BJP government says pilot. Next, Rahul Priyanka Venanand Trip Tigers stand up buzz. Next, taking away MP tag would not stop me from representing people of Vananand RG. Next, Trinamool considering legal options, says Roy. On page number 5 in pure politics section under that group commanders dismissal sought over downing of MI17 after Balakot. Next, those blaming India on minority issues clueless about realities FM. Next, Russia defense mean expected for SCO meet in April. And next, center tightens fund flow rule book for CSS schemes brings panel interest clause. Next, Andhra wants EDSFIO to investigate Margadashi cheat fund. Then I comes to page number 6 in disruption section under that Amazon JV seller Aperio starts shipping inventory to new vendor. Next, B2B back in focus has Indian VC funds rework playbook. Next, Android gets Atto archive to free space. Next, law in the works to curb big tech's digital dominance after CCI ruling. Next, ADIF suit against CCI and Google on new billing. Next, Apple probes music app store snacks. Next, file response on plea against fact checking body. High Court tells government. Next, Foxconn may start Bengaluru plant construction in May. Next, Global Bees sign pact to sell foreign wares in Indian market. Next, LTTS to pay $9.9 million to settle US visa fraud claim. Next, LTI mind details newbie training strategy to college placement heads. Next, on page number 7 in economy section of that second largest maker of iPhone. Next, financial system vulnerable. Next, discussion with banks. Next, cost of funds in focus. Next, growing capacity. Next, factor boosting rains. On page number 10 in economy and company section of that oil import bill yet to factor in discounted Russian crude buys. Next, power transmission fee waiver for more green H2 ammonia units on the cards. Next, telcos divided over separate node for digital infra cause under unified license. Next, DFS secretary chairs meeting on ruling reach of flagship insurance schemes. Next, Bhel lead consortium backs rupees 9.6 thousand crore order for 80 Vande Bharat trains. On page number 12 in companies section that active cases crosses 37,000. Next, political donations to evade tax under IT scanner. Next, daily reports 980 fresh COVID cases, positive rate 26%. Next, center likely to go slow on airport privatization plan. Next, home buyers seek compensation from Maharera over developers non-compliance. Next, children are catching flu more often now. Next, electric CV company Euler Motors lays off 250 employees. Next, place of control determines cause tax jurisdiction Supreme Court. Next, data bill to be tabled in monsoon session of Parallel Government tells Supreme Court. Next, cannot charge sales tax on SIM cards, recharges, and value added services scheme code. Next, luxury vehicles selling like hotcakes in 2023. Next, steel exports rise in March quarter but lag year ago levels. On page number 14 in economy section that India is close to its potential output, needs reform to accelerate growth. Next, India set to play key role in global supply chains FM. Next, first set of standards to first again I am repeating first set of standards for technical textiles unveiled. Next, startups unlikely to see funding issues DPIIT. Next, India to push for digital public goods at G20 Sherpa Kant. Next, big opportunities for French investors in infra manufacturing. Goel. Next, NCS portal logs record 3.57 million vaccines in FY23. Next, auto testing infra to be upgraded for new tech industry vehicles. On page number 16, the added page section of that rewire power sector to roll back losses. Next, a non-kimchi left future. Next, 3 sons and 17 camels. Next, invite Zensky to Delhi G20 summit. Next, how respond to Hindutva. Next, tech to net green goals. Next, midweek recharging can dose burnout. Next, right date with zero. Next, let's ramp up on our strength. Next, utterly butterly controversial. On page number 17 in economic market time in that retail investors hike stakes in all listed Adani cause after correction. Next, Indies surge for seventh day bank stocks lead rally. Next, HDFC Bank plans to raise rupees 50,000 crore through bonds. Next, RBI issues framework for acceptance of green deposits by banks. Next, Kotak Mahindra banks weight in MSCI index likely to double. Next, exchanges to set common equilibrium price for listing day post IPO. Next, Reliance Cap auction set for April 26. Next, Bitcoin rallies past key $30 mark. On page number 18 in smart investing section of that you grow cap to rise rupees 341 crore equity via QIP preferential allotment. Next, co-lending rises over fourfold in FY23 assets cross rupees 25,000 crore. Next, Navin Jindal's Nalwa top bidder for MC Nally Bharat. Next, REC rises rupees 2,848 crore in first local bond issue of FY24. Next, India INC interest burden to cross pre-COVID levels by value India Russia. Next, Tiger Global exit delivery. Next, Japanese catalyst to boost Neogen's revenue visibility. Next, Bitcoin reclaims $30,000. Next, India Apple stores making retailers jittery. On page number 19 in economic financial section of that how Gerard Piqué formed his league. Next, CJAC billionaire family says delayed rescued lead to death. Next, better together. Next, $17 million. Next, Chennai Kolkata could be Pakistan's preferred venue for World Championship game. Next, focus on coaches has married Madrid host Chelsea. Next, Mumbai registered first win in last ball thriller. On page number 23, in that Reliance released $2.4 to 3 billion invite for retail wearing housing asset. Next, meat department predicts a normal monsoon. On page number 424 in around the world section of that, Twitter merges with X Corp as Musk tweets cryptic X. Next, EY scraps breakup proposal following internal dissent. Next, China mandated security review for AI services. Next, AJ Jeffy, long-time Mad magazine cartoonist, dead. Next, South Korea fines Google $32 million for squeezing local revival. Next, Hyundai commits $18 billion spends in EV push. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.